Once upon a time, long, long ago, in a quiet valley surrounded by green hills, there was a small village where people lived peacefully. Right in the center of the village stood a huge oak tree. At the very top of that mighty oak tree lived a wise old owl. The villagers called him Master Owl. They believed he had lived for more than 100 years, and that his eyes had seen more than anyone else in the valley. And so whenever they had a problem, they would all go to Master Owl for advice. One day, a long time ago, the people of the village noticed that their river was drying up. Without the river, their crops would fail, their animals would go thirsty, and life would become very hard. Everyone started to blame one another. Farmers blamed the shepherds for letting their flocks drink too much water from the river. The shepherds blamed the farmers for using too much water for their irrigation. The children heard their parents arguing and became worried. Finally, one evening, the village chief decided to visit Master Owl. "Wise Owl," the chief said, "our river is disappearing and our people are fighting. We don't know what to do." The old owl nodded slowly and replied, "Bring the entire village to me tomorrow at sunrise, and bring with you a single glass of water each." The next morning, the villagers gathered at the oak tree, each holding a glass of water. Some glasses were half full, some almost empty, and a few had spilled along the way. Master Owl looked at the crowd and said, "Pour your water into this big pot." When the villagers finished, the pot was only half full. The owl spoke again. "This is the amount of water your village now has left in the river. Look at it. If you keep blaming each other instead of working together, this will be gone in no time." The people grew silent. Owl continued, "Now, I will give you a challenge. Work together to find a way to save and increase this water. You have 1 week. During the week, something changed. Instead of arguing, the villagers began to share ideas. The farmers agreed to plant crops that needed less water. Shepherds decided to build a small pond for their flocks, so they would not drink directly from the river. The children began carrying water from nearby springs to help fill the river. After 7 days, they returned to the oak tree. This time, when they poured their collected water into the pot, it overflowed. Everyone cheered. Master Owl smiled and said, "The river is like your village. If each person only thinks of themselves, it will run dry. But when everyone works together, it will always be full." From that day on, the villagers treated their water and each other with more care and respect. And the wise old owl kept watching over them. Knowing they had learned the most important lesson, unity and cooperation can solve even the biggest problems.